Hello friends and welcome to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. If you have not yet become a member, you should check it out in the link for the description of this video. Click on that link and you can find out all the stuff that you get with channel membership. So I want to encourage you to do that. I also would like your feedback on how you're enjoying this payoff pitch replay of the 1963 Milwaukee Braves season. I haven't done a Milwaukee Braves replay ever, and this is, it's an experiment to see how you're liking it and how you're liking payoff pitch on the channel. So let me know in the comments below. We are up to game number 3 in the Braves replay. This is April 11th, 1963, and it is the Milwaukee Braves home opener for the season at Milwaukee County Stadium, which of course doesn't really exist anymore, at least not in its old form. The good news for the Braves, they split the first 2 games of the season in Pittsburgh, hard-fought games both, and they are on my channel if you want to take a look under the payoff pitch playlist. So we are up to game 3, and pitching the home opener is Warren Spahn, and I thought it was very odd that he wasn't getting the opening day start for the Braves. Not that Lou Burdette was a bad choice for opening day, but kind of strange. But Spahn is getting the home opener assignment against the New York Mets. This is the first of a 4-game series against the Mets, who of course have just finished their 1962 inaugural season. Some say that the 1963 version of the Mets is even worse than the 62 version, but their record was a little bit better. On the mound for the Mets today is right-hander Jay Hook, who was a Brave, I believe, in the 50s. Taken in the expansion draft by the Mets. So it's Jay Hook for the visiting Mets against Warren Spahn for the homestanding Milwaukee Braves. Let's go to today's. Oh, and don't forget, the lineups are as played, because if they aren't, heads explode all over this great land of ours. It's true. Let's go to the starting lineup. The visiting Mets leading off at second base. And aren't these nice? Joe Bryan makes these available on the Sideline Strategy website for payoff pitch. All the as-played lineups typed in nicely, and all the ratings. Very handy. All right, so leading off for the Mets at second base is Larry Burright. Batting second at third is Charlie Neal. Batting third in right field, Cliff Cook. Batting fourth in left field, Frank Thomas. Batting fifth in center field, Duke Snider. Batting sixth at first base, Marv Throneberry. Batting seventh behind the plate is Norm Sherry. Batting eighth at shortstop, Al Moran. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Jay Hook, who will use pitcher hitting card number 11. And his pitcher card looks like this. He was 4-14 with a .548 earned run average in 1963. 20 starts, 3 complete games. All right, for the homestanding Milwaukee Braves, Ty Klein leads off in center field. Frank Bowling bats second at second base. Hank Aaron bats third in right field. Eddie Matthews bats fourth. He will play third base. Norm Larker bats fifth. He'll be at first. Mac Jones bats sixth. He's in left field. Joe Torre will be behind the plate today, batting seventh. And Roy McMillan will be at shortstop, hitting eighth. On the mound, it's Warren Spahn. He will use pitcher hitting card number 10. And his pitching card looks like this. In 1963, 33 starts, 22. I said 22 complete games in 33 starts. He was 23-7 with a 2.60 earned run average. So we are ready to go with the Mets and the Braves. There's nothing better for a team in 1963 than to come home and face the Mets. Now that I've said that, the Braves will get drilled in this game. All right, so it's Spahn on the bump against Larry Burright, Charlie Neal, and Cliff Cook. We're using a combination of fast action cards and dice to do payoff pitch here today. So Spahn with the wind and the delivery to Larry Burright is a patient result. And a 31 is ball 4. So not the start Warren Spahn wanted. Let's see if we can get some more light on the subject here. Yeah, that's a little better. Larry Burright draws a walk, and Charlie Neal comes to the plate. Spahn the stretch, and the delivery to Neal, that's a tough result. And hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Cliff Cook coming for the Mets. Spahn kicks and deals. That's an in-play result. 23 for Cook is going to be popped up. Roy McMillan on the infield dirt is calling and taking for out number 2. Here's Frank Thomas, Dick Allen's favorite ball player. Warren Spahn winds and deals. That's an in-play result. Thomas swings and hits it on the ground to McMillan. He's going to go the short way to bowling, and that will retire the Mets in the top of the first. Coming for the Braves in the bottom of the first will be Ty Klein, Frank Bowling, and Hank Aaron. As the Braves try and get off to a good start in this one, Jay Hook, of course, trying to prevent that from happening. Hook winds and deals to Ty Klein. That's a tough result. And Klein hits it in the air to right field. Toward the line is Cliff Cook, and there's one down. Frank Bowling at the plate. Hook kicks and delivers. Tough result. 63, hit in the air to right. One more time. Cliff Cook. And there's 2 down. Hank Aaron at the plate. Jay Hook winds and delivers. Patient result for the Hammer. And he draws a walk with 2 outs. Here's Eddie Matthews. I wonder about putting some pressure on the Mets defense right away. Kind of wondering about that. Let's see what the catching situation is like here. Norm Sherry has an arm of a 2. Yeah, I'm not going to send him yet. Okay, Eddie Matthews coming to the plate. Hook the stretch, checks the Hammer at first. The pitch to Eddie Matthews is a tough result. And hey, struck him out on a hook. He got him on a bender, no pun intended. And that ends the first inning with your score 0-0 at Milwaukee County Stadium. Now it's Hellfair Field, very close to American Family Field. The kids can play on the Little League ball on the field, available for rent. It's very fun. All right, Spahn to Snyder. Warren Spahn kicks and deals. That's a tough result for the Duke. And hey, struck him out. Number 2 on a bender for Spahny. 1 down in the second. Marv Thornberry. Marvelous Marv. The pitch from Spahn is patient. Thornberry. Ground ball, Roy McMillan. He's up with it and throws to Norm Larker for out number 2. Here's Norm Sherry. Spahn winds and deals. Tough result for Sherry. And a base hit for Norm Sherry. Breaks up the no-hitter. Into right field. Hank Aaron collects it and throws it back in. 2 outs with a base runner for Al Moran. of the Mets, the shortstop in today's game. Spahn the stretch and a wheelhouse. He hung it to Moran. Did he get it? To left and deep. Back goes Mac Jones, and he's got it on the track for out number 3. One more biscuit for breakfast, and now Moran puts the Mets on the board. But no, we go to the bottom of the second with your score. Both teams having what the little boy shot at, nothing. Here is Larker, Jones, and Torrey, lefty, lefty, righty, against Jay Hook. Hook winds and deals. That's a tough result for Larker. And Norm hits it on the ground to Al Moran. Al's up with it and throws to Marvelous Marv for out number 1. Here's Mac Jones. Hook kicks and delivers. Tough result for Jones. Hey, struck him out. First strike, second strikeout for Hook. He got him on the pork and beans. Gas. Now it's Torrey. Hook kicks and delivers. In play result. Torrey. Ground ball. Larry Burright is up with it and throws to Throneberry, and that will retire the Braves in inning number 2. No score after 2. Hook, Burright, and Neal coming for the Mets in the top of the third against Spahn. Here comes Jay Hook, the pitch from Spahn. In play result for Hook. Jay Hook hits it on the ground to Frank Bowling. He's up with it and throws to Larker for out number 1. Now it's Larry Burright at the plate, top of the order. He walked in the first. Spahn delivers. Spahn delivers. In play result and a base hit for Burright. 1 out, 1 on for the Mets. They are going to try a little base running hijinks. Joe Torre's arm is a 3. Larry Burright is at 2A. Yeah, they're going to send him. Spahn the stretch. Neal takes the first pitch. There goes Burright and the throw down from Torrey, and they got him. Frank Bowling applies the tag, and Burright is gone on the caught stealing. Charlie Neal down in the count 0-1. Spahn winds and deals. This is an in-play result. Hit to left. Toward the line is Mac Jones, and he puts it away for out number 3. So Casey Stengel gets aggressive on the bases, but it doesn't work. We go to the bottom of the third. No score in Milwaukee. We got a good one. Roy McMillan, Warren Spahn in the top of the order with Ty Klein coming for the Braves in inning number 3. Hook kicks and deals. Wheelhouse. He hung it to McMillan. That's the guy you want to hang it to, though. Hit to second base. Larry Burright to his left cuts it off and throws to Marvelous Marv for out number 1. Now it's Spahn. Hook winds and deals. Wheelhouse to Spahn. Did he get it? To left and deep for Spahn. Gone. A 1-0 lead for the Braves on a home run by Warren Spahn. Wowzers. Ty Klein coming up. First hit for the Braves, a bomb by Spahn. Hook kicks and deals. That's an in-play result for Ty Klein. And a base hit for Klein. This one goes to center field. Drops in front of Duke Snyder. He throws it back in. 1 out, 1 on for the Bravos. Bowling at the plate. Hook the stretch. The delivery to Frank. Defense check. Here we go. County Stadium defense check. All right, here we go. A 2 is a range check. Got to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. It's a range check. All right. Got that out of my system. All right, here we go. Hook. J Hook with a range of a C. All right. All right. So we got Hook with a range check. 1 to 46. It's going to sneak by him. It does not sneak by him. Now we've got a double play chance. 7 and 6. Hook is going to look for Al Moran. He hits him for 1. The relay to Thornberry is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 1-6-3 double play. The Braves get a run, though, on a home run by Spahn. We go to the 4th with Milwaukee ahead, 1-0. The meat, if that's the expression I'm looking for, of the Mets order coming up in the top of the 4th. Cook, Thomas, and Snyder against Spahn, who's doing it all himself today. Throwing a shutout, hitting home runs, doing the whole thing. The pitch is a patient result for Cliff Cook. Ground ball bowling. He throws to Norm Larker for 1 out. Here's Frank Thomas, 0 for 1. Spahn kicks and deals. That's an in-play result. And it's going to be a base hit for Thomas. 3rd hit allowed by Spahn. 1 out, 1 on in the Mets' 4th. Duke Snyder up. 36-year-old Duke. Good chance for the Mets to score a run here. Spahn the stretch and the delivery. It's a patient result. Duke Snyder, base hit. Duke bangs a single to left field, drops in front of Mac Jones. Stopping at second is Frank Thomas. There's 2 on with 1 out in the Mets' 4th. Marv Thornberry up. Double play target. Spahn the stretch. The pitch to Marvelous Marv is a tough result. Hey, struck him out on the pork and beans. Gas. 2 down. 3 strikeouts for Spahn now. And Norm Sherry's 1 for 1. He's up there now. 2 on, 2 outs. Spahn the stretch. The delivery. Tough result. Sherry. Hey, struck him out and gets out of the 4th. We've played 3.5 with your score. Braves 1, Mets nothing. Bottom of the 4th coming. Jay Hook has to deal with Hank Aaron, Eddie Matthews, and Norm Larker. One of these things is not like the others. Hank Aaron up. Jay Hook winds and deals to start the bottom of the 4th. It's a tough result for Hank Aaron. And a 45 is going to be a base hit. Drops in front of Frank Thomas, who gets it back in. Leadoff single for the Hammer. Here's Eddie Matthews. Hook the stretch. The pitch to Eddie. In play result. And Matthews hits it to Thornberry at first. So we had a double play chance. He's a 6 and a 6. Marvelous Marv fires to Moran for 1, and the relay back to Marv is in time for a 3-6-3 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by the Mets. 2nd in 2 innings, and Norm Larker comes to the plate. Braves got a restart here, and Larker's 0 for 1. It's a patient result against Jay Hook. And he walks him. A 2-out base runner for the Braves against, now with Mac Jones coming up. He struck out his first time up. Hook the stretch and the delivery to Jones is a patient result. Mac Jones walks, 2 walks in the inning. And Joe Torre coming up, fresh off his left field adventures in Game 2 of the season. If you haven't checked that game out, you want to. Let me just leave it at that. You want to check out that game. J Hook, the stretch, and the delivery to Torre is a tough result for Joe. Hey, struck him out on the baked beans. Gas. 3 strikeouts for Hook. We go to the 5th. It's 1-0 Braves. Braves leaving a lot of base runners. They've left 1, 2. Wait a minute. 1. No, he wasn't left. 3 and 4 innings, but they've had more chances and have not taken advantage. Spahn back out for the top of the 5th. Al Moran, Jay Hook, and Larry Burright. 8-9-1 for the Mets. The pitch from Spahn is in play. Moran. Ground ball, Norm Larker. He's going to take it himself for out number 1. Here's Jay Hook. Spahn kicks and deals. It's an in-play result. Popped up. Eddie Matthews calling and taking for out number 2 in the 5th. Here's Burright, 1 for 1 with a walk, but thrown out stealing in the 3rd. Spahn delivers an in-play result, and Burright pops it up. Frank Bowling on the infield dirt will take it for out number 3. We're halfway through this one. Braves 2, Braves 1, Mets nothing. Opening day at Milwaukee County Stadium. Jay Hook out for inning number 5. McMillan, Spahn, and Klein up. 8-9-1. The pitch to Roy from Jay Hook is a tough result for the bespectacled Braves shortstop. Ground ball to Charlie Neal at third base. He throws to first to Throneberry, and there's 1 down. Spahn up now. He homered in the 3rd for the Braves' only tally. Jay Hook kicks and delivers a tough result. And hit to left. Frank Thomas is there. 2 down. Now it's Ty Klein. 1 for 2. Hook kicks and deals. That's a tough result. And a base hit for Ty Klein. He's 2 for 3. Here's Bowling. Hook the stretch. The delivery to Frank Bowling is an in-play result. 67 is hit in the air to right. Cliff Cook is under it, and he puts it away for out number 3. So we've played 5 in Milwaukee. 1-0 Braves over the Mets on Milwaukee Braves opening day, April 11th, 1963. Spahn will face Charlie Neal, Cliff Cook, Frank Thomas, 2, 3, 4 in the Mets order in the 6th. The pitch to Charlie Neal is in play result. Charlie's going to take a whack at it, and sure enough, he hits a comebacker to Warren Spahn, who turns and throws to Larker for out number 1 in the 6th. Here's Cliff Cook, who's got an 0 for 2 day going. Spahn winds and delivers, an in-play result for Cliff Cook. And a base hit for Cliff Cook. This goes to center field, drops in front of Ty Klein, and Cook is aboard. Frank Thomas up. That's the 5th hit allowed by Spahn so far, all singles. Thomas is 1 for 2. The Braves infield at double play depth. Spahn, the stretch and the delivery, a tough result to Thomas. And a comebacker to Spahn. Double play is a 10 for Thomas, a 9 for Spahn. Spahn, he turns and looks for Roy McMillan. He hits him for a 1. The relay to Larker is in time for a 1-6-3 rally-killing, soul-crushing double play turned by the Milwaukee Braves. We go to the bottom of the 6th with your score. Braves 1, Mets nothing. Scrappy game. Hank Aaron, Eddie Matthews, and Norm Larker are in Jay Hook's future. But Jay Hook is in his fatigue inning, so I got to have this out to remind me how things adjust. No action in the Mets bullpen yet. Hook kicks and deals to Aaron. It's a ballpark. Hang it. 1-68. Oh, God. Poor Hank. In play. Base hit for Aaron. Hank's aboard with a single to left. Frank Thomas gets it back in. Leadoff single. Now it's Eddie Matthews. Might be time to send Hank for B with Sherry's arm of a 2. Yeah, they're going to do it. All right. Got to try for the hold, see if that works. He does not hold him. Yep, he does hold him, so Aaron's not going anywhere. Hook the stretch. The delivery to Eddie Matthews is a ballpark. Come on, hang one to Eddie. He hung it. It's a wheelhouse result. And to right and deep. Back goes Cliff Cook. Warning track. Wall, and it's out of here. A 2-run bomb for Eddie Matthews. He continues his hot hitting, and it's 3-0 Braves. That will get action going in the Mets bullpen as Norm Larker makes his way to the home plate area. And it's going to be the man they call Skid Row, Don Rowe. Left-hander getting up in the Mets bullpen. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Milwaukee. Larker at the plate. It's an in-play result. That doesn't change. And it's hit on the ground to Marv Throneberry. He's going to take it himself. And there's one down in the 6th. Here's Mac Jones. Hook kicks and deals to Jones. It's a might change on the percentile dice. Tough result. 70 becomes a wheelhouse for Mac Jones. Get it. Nope. Hit in the air to left. This will drive Thomas to the track, but he'll make the catch for out number 2. Joe Torre up now. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Hook winds and deals. That's in play, but that doesn't change. 29 is a base hit for Torre on the in-play result to right field. Drops in front of Cliff Cook. Throws it back in. Braves have a base runner with 2 outs for Roy McMillan. Hook the stretch. The delivery to Mac is a tough result. It's going to change to a wheelhouse for McMillan. But popped up. Roy was muscling up on that one. Swung under it. and popped it up to Marvelous Marv Throneberry. Marv is going to make the catch on the infield dirt, and that'll retire the Braves, but they get 2 in the 6th on 3 hits. The key hit, a bomb by Eddie Matthews, a 2-run shot that gives the Braves a 3-0 lead as we go to the 7th. Spahn working on a shutout now of the 63 Mets. Duke Snider, Marvelous Marv, and Norm Sherry coming up in the 7th. Snider, 1 for 2. The pitch to him is a tough result. Spahn, ground ball bowling. He's up with it and throws to Larker for out number 1. Marvelous Marv is 0 for 2. Spahn kicks and deals. That's an in-play result. And hit on the ground to bowling. Cuts it off from going up the middle, plants and throws to Norm Larker, and they get Marvelous Marv by about 14 steps. Here's Norm Sherry, 1 for 2. Spahn kicks and deals. It's a tough result. Sherry, ground ball bowling. He's about to tie a record held by many. He throws to Norm Larker, and that will retire the Mets in the 7th. It's time to stretch them out in Milwaukee with your score. Braves 3, Mets nothing. Stallard has joined Don Rowe in the Mets bullpen for lefty-righty double-barreled action for Casey Stengel, just the way Casey likes it, whenever he's in Brewtown. And Warren Spahn will lead off against Jay Hook in the bottom of the 7th. 1 for 2 with a bomb for Spahn today. The pitch from Hook is a patient result. And that's going to be a base hit for Spahn. Drops in front of Frank Thomas, and Spahn gets his second hit of the day. Here comes Ty Klein. All right. Bobby Bragan flashing signs to get the Braves offense going. Hook the stretch, the pitch to Klein, he squares to bunt. And he gets it down. He bunts it to out in front of home plate. Pouncing on it is Norm Sherry. He looks at second. Spahny's already there. And fires to first to Marvelous Marv Throneberry and retires Ty Klein. So the sacrifice moves Spahn to second, and here's bowling. On deck is Hank Aaron. Bowling is 0 for 3. Hook, the stretch, the delivery. It's a patient result. Gotta roll our percentile dice. And it stays a patient result for bowling. And Frank draws a walk. That's going to mean Aaron comes to the plate. And here comes Casey out of the dugout. He's going to say that's the end of the line for Jay Hook. Jay Hook did not pitch badly in this game, although he walked an obscene number of people, but it didn't come to bite him. 2, 4, 6, 8 hits allowed in 6 1/3 innings, 8 hits. He has allowed 3 runs to this point. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4 men. Thought it was more, but I guess it's just 4. He struck out 3 and allowed 2 home runs. He is on the hook, no pun intended, for the loss. Unless the Mets can rally. Tracy Stallard will be the new pitcher and take on Hank Aaron. We're going to get a double switch here. Stallard is going to bat in the number 7 spot. We're going to get a new catcher as well in the game. Norm Sherry is done. You can put a fork in him after a 1 for 3 day. And the new catcher is going to be Choo Choo Coleman. Oh, no, he's not. I think I need a right-handed hitting catcher, and I don't know if I have one. No, I don't. So it's going to be Choo Choo. So Coleman will bat 9th. Stallard will bat 7th. Which means that Choo-Choo will be up second in the Mets' 8th inning. All right, so Aaron is up with Spahn at second, Bowling at first, Tracy Stallard on the mound. The Mets infield is at double plate up. Stallard the stretch and the delivery to Hank. Wheelhouse, he hung one. Did he get it? To left and deep. Back goes Frank Thomas, and he stops moving as the ball sails into the bleachers. A 3-run bomb for Hank Aaron extends the Braves' lead to 6-0. Yikes. Got out of here in a hurry. Oh, you look for a fireman and you get an arsonist instead. Eddie Matthews coming up. He has homered in this game. Stallard kicks and deals to the Braves' third baseman. That's a patient result, and Eddie Matthews draws a walk. 6-0 Braves, bottom of the 7th. Norm Larker up 0 for 2. Stallard the stretch, the delivery is a tough result. Larker struck him out on a bender. 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th. Mac Jones 0 for 2. Stallard kicks and deals. Patient result for Jones. He walked him. Joe Torre up. Roy McMillan on deck. Stallard the stretch, the delivery to Torre. It's an in-play result. Torre hits it in the air to center. Duke Snyder is there and puts it away for out number 3. A 3-run 7th for the Braves on a 3-run home run for Hank Aaron, his first of the year. We go to the 8th with your score. Braves 6, Mets nothing. Spahn working on an opening day shutout. And Al Moran, Choo-Choo Coleman, and Larry Burright, 8-9-1, are coming in the Mets' 8th. Spahn kicks and deals to Moran, who's 0 for 2 today. That's a tough result. Hit in the air to left, but not deep. Mac Jones is there for out number 1. Spahn has allowed 5 hits, all singles. He's walked 1 and struck out 4. So far. Choo-Choo is up. Spahn kicks and delivers. That's an in-play result for Choo-Choo. And popped him up. Frank Bowling, 2 down. Now it's Burright, who's 1 for 2. Spahny winds and deals. In-play result. And a ground ball to Norm Larker, who's going to flip to Spahn covering, and that will retire the Mets in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Braves 6, Mets nothing. McMillan, Spahn, and Klein due up against Tracy Stallard. Of course, gave up Maris's bomb in 61 to break the Babes record. McMillan is 0 for 3. Stallard winds and deals. Didn't give the Mets their 0 in the 8th. Wheelhouse for McMillan. Roy hits it to left. Back to the wall is Thomas, and he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Spahn, and a big 2 for 3 day for him at the plate, and throwing a shutout. The pitch is a tough result for Spahny, and I struck him out. Spahny can't catch up to the baked beans. Gas. And Klein is 2 for 3. Stallard winds and deals. That's a tough result for the Braves center fielder. Ty Klein. Hit to left. Broken bat job. Hangs up long enough for Frank Thomas to get there, and that retires Milwaukee in the 8th. We go to the 9th with your score. Milwaukee 6, New York, nothing. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up in the Mets' ninth. Neal, Cook, and Thomas. Spahn going for the complete game. Warren Spahn winds and deals. Tough result for Charlie Neal. Popped him up. Foul territory. Joe Torre throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Cliff Cook has a 1-for-3 day against Spahn. No extra base hits for the Mets in the game. 5 singles. The pitch from Spahn. Tough result. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for Spahn, and that makes Frank Thomas, the last chance saloon, 1-for-3 with a double play grounder on his ledger. Spahn kicks and deals. Tough result for Thomas. And Thomas grounds it to Roy McMillan at short. Roy's up with it and throws to Norm Larker, and the Braves win the ball game 6-0. Let's give you the totals. For Milwaukee, the homestanding Braves on their opening day, 6 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. The Mets, no runs on 5 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is Warren Spahn. He is 1-0. The losing pitcher is Jay Hook. And he gave up 5 of the 6 runs. Stallard went the last inning and 2/3, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 1 bomb. Warren Spahn's day is noteworthy. He went 9 innings, 5 hits, no runs. He walked only 1 man, the leadoff hitter in the ball game, Larry Burright. Struck out 5 and, of course, gave up no homers in his opening day shutout. Our next game next week will be April 13th, 1963. So tomorrow, the 12th, is an off day. The 13th will be the second game of the series with the Mets. Lou Burdett will be on the mound for Milwaukee, and he will be opposed by right-hander Galen Cisco of the Mets. Should be an interesting one. Hope you'll join me. Don't forget to tell me what you think of the replay in the comments, and don't forget to check out channel membership. Follow the link in the video description. I hope you have a great day, my friends. Have a good one. Be good to each other. So long, everybody.